today I'm going to be making a cafe. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know what type of theme I'm going for here, so where do I begin? You know what, I kind of want like an open cafe, if that makes sense. So obviously we need the kitchen. We need it like open. That maybe. And then we're gonna grab some pillars. Okay, so now that the pillars are down, let's try and attach a roof, or like, I might start with the fences first. I'm not gonna lie, I have nothing in mind for any of this. Okay, I think that's good. We're actually gonna add a pillar here because we're actually gonna get a arch here. I'm actually gonna get the high arch, so I'm gonna get the plain high arch. I don't know if you can make it wider. Yeah, okay. We're gonna make it wider and we're gonna make it about that low. I think that's pretty good. And then we need this. We're gonna make a different kind of floor, and then we're gonna color this different too. We're gonna get some tiles. I might use these, and then maybe beige. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really use beige very often. And we're gonna experiment. We're gonna use flint. We definitely need to colour this differently. Maybe try this darker. Okay, what do we think so far? We actually need a roof. Oh no, press the wrong thing. Okay, I actually saw someone do this before. I think my last roof was a little bit too high. We're actually gonna lower it a little bit. No, that looks so weird. We're gonna go with it. Hold on. Let me actually try the outside. Like that. It's going through the roof. Okay, because I actually do want to put a cafe sign on top of here, because I actually did see that somewhere. So we're gonna go to decoration. Oh my god, no, electronics. And we're gonna get frames. I think I might get this one. Then we just need to add some lights. We want some nice ones, but also we don't want them like too basic or too like much. We're just gonna add one there, and then one in the middle. Okay, you. Then we're just gonna add some normal ones just in the back. Of course, those don't really matter anyway. And then we're just gonna color them the exact same. Then we're just gonna add some in the kitchen. There we go. And then we're gonna add some tables and chairs. So we need, which ones should we add? We're just gonna add these ones. And then as for the chairs, we're just probably gonna do the outdoor chairs. I think I'm gonna colour them cloudy grey. I don't know. What do we think of that? I might change the colour of this later on, but I'm just gonna leave it how it is for now. And for like cafe tables, they probably have like napkins and stuff. Why do I keep going to electronics? So we're just gonna have napkins there, and we're just gonna colour it probably beige. And then we're gonna have a few tables. I think that's plenty of tables. We're just gonna move this one a little bit over here more. And then I'm actually gonna add this here, just in the, there's like a menu area. And then we need the display. And I think over here I'm gonna do like a slushy stand, I guess. So we're gonna get these oak shelves. We're actually gonna bring them out and then probably do it to about, what colour should I do it? Should I do it beige again? I think we should do it beige. And then we just need the slushy machines, which I think, yes, I have a few here. I don't know if this is wide enough, but I don't know why I have so many slushy machines. And then we need a counter. We're just gonna get a normal one. We need some cups for here, these ones. And then we're just gonna add some straws. There we go. And then over here we just need a cash register. I don't think I have any here. And of course we need a card machine. You need both options, cash and card. And over here, this is where the menu is going to be. I'm just going to pull up a random menu because to be fair, I do have everything. Oh my god, nothing's big enough. Probably add it there or something. Or like add it on here. And then we'll probably just put like cute little pictures or something on here. And we're just gonna add, oh my gosh. Okay, just gonna add 2 of those there. We're gonna do beige. And then we'll just like see what we can add there. And I think this colour should be cloudy grey maybe. I don't know, I'm not great at like colouring schemes. Okay, I think that's pretty much the dining area done. Let me just colour this. We'll do it both cloudy grey and both wood texture. And then we need to do the roof, which I'm gonna do. We need like a dark colour, so I'm gonna go with flint and then just go to the colour wheel and just darken it up a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna do, as bad as that looks, I'm just gonna do that. Then we're gonna do normal bricks, and then we're just gonna do a cloudy grey. I actually want to change the texture. I'm just gonna do leather. Oh my. We're just gonna ignore all the pillars that don't add up. We'll fix those at some point. And then we need wall trim. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. We're just gonna call it that. And we just need to do the kitchen. Now this is probably gonna be the hardest part. So we need, firstly, a fridge. And then we need an oven. We're just gonna use this because then we don't actually have to change the colours much. And we're just gonna switch this colour to a lighter colour. I actually quite like that the way it is already, and I'll just change it if I want to. And then we just need more appliances. So we get a fryer, microwave, and then we're gonna get a toaster. And then I'm gonna get a big coffee machine. And then we're gonna have an ice cream machine over here. Do need a drink station though. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. We'll figure that out later. I think that's pretty much it for the inventory, but we do need a blender. I'm just gonna get a hood. That's everything. We need a kettle. Okay, I think that's everything. And then we're actually gonna get some cabinets and stuff so we can store some things in the cabinets, if that makes sense. So for example, like the microwave, so we can have space to cook. So we're gonna go with, I didn't know they did these. Nice. Now I know to use this for building. Okay, we're just gonna use this one. And then we're actually gonna move this over here. And that's pretty much functional for everything, I believe. And then all we need to do is pretty much just open up, maybe do a little bit of landscape. I need another one of these. I just don't need the slushies. So we're just gonna add one there. We're actually gonna move this over here. That's too big. Okay, we're actually gonna get rid of, I think we're gonna get rid of this table or like move it outside. I'm gonna move it outside. Or do I just get rid of it? I don't know. But we're gonna get another, we're gonna get a counter and then see if that fits on there. Yeah, okay, that fits. So we're just gonna use that. Then we're gonna move this over here. And that's gonna be like a little drink station. And then we're gonna actually keep that table and we're just gonna put it like there. I think that looks pretty good. We just need to change the decals and stuff. So let's try and change them, and then we do need to make the outside look pretty cute. I don't think I can reach up there. We're just gonna put in plants. Oh my god, I forgot plants. I forgot plants. How can you forget plants? And then we're just gonna put in cafe menu. We're just gonna use this one, because why not? The prices are obviously going to be different. I don't actually know how I'm going to feel having those there, because obviously people stealing. So we're actually going to delete these. As good as they probably look, people will definitely try stealing some of those. So we're just going to delete them. And we're just going to add some plants in here. Oh, we definitely need this one somewhere. That looks really cute. And we're just going to change the colour of this and make this maybe that colour. I like that, that's cute. And then we might need some more plants. We're just going to colour them all the same because there's not going to be many plants anyway. And then we're just going to get some stepping stones. And of course we need parking. So we're just going to have a few parking spaces. It's going to be 3 by 2 each. We're going to have 4. And then we're just going to do floor, colour it black, and I think that's pretty good. And then we're just going to add some trees and stuff around just to make it a little bit more realistic, I guess. So I think that's pretty good. What do we think? And then I'm just gonna add ladders. I will just be deleting these in a sec. We're gonna search cafe sign. Ooh, I like the style of the Witch's Brew one. That's really nice, but it's gonna be squish. Cafe sign. I wonder if I can colour that differently. Ooh, okay. I like that. That's really nice. Okay, what do we think? So we're just gonna delete this and we're just gonna colour these differently. Oh, so we need... Okay, I think that's pretty much all of it. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Not that I can remember anyways. So let's go look around. So this is the parking space and this only holds 4 people. I might add some more if we do get more customers, but I don't see a little cafe getting more than 4 cars in. Anyway, we've got little plants and stuff. Then we've got 4 chairs in total. And then we're going to display some items here. Obviously we've got the cash register and the card machine. Got some pictures, and then we've got the menu here. I might change it because I don't think it really fits the theme. And then this is just the kitchen. I'm not too bothered about like the kitchen with the colours and stuff, but this is all the ice creams that you can make. And then obviously you got the coffee, espresso and cappuccino, and then you got the tea. But this is my cafe so far. I'm also wondering if you guys want me to start a series of where I hop onto a different account trying to make it rich, if that makes sense. So if you guys want to see that, just comment below and I'll try my best to make it. I already have the account prepared ready. I just need to make the videos whenever I'm free. But yeah, if you guys want to see that series here, let me know. If you guys want any other videos, also let me know on that, and I'll be sure to try my best. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, avocados.